Hey everyone, welcome to another installment of Harry Potter Theory. In today's video, we're going to be discussing Harry Potter, Voldemort, and Horcruxes. More specifically, we're going to be taking a look at why Harry should not be considered as a Horcrux. J.K. Rowling, who coined Horcrux, defines them as a receptacle prepared by dark magic in which a dark wizard has intentionally hidden a fragment of his soul for the purpose of attaining immortality. Essentially, they are soul containers, objects onto which the dark wizard or witch in question have successfully imparted a piece of themselves. In the Harry Potter books, Voldemort ends up being the second wizard to ever successfully produce one, except he produces more than one. He produces 6. 7 only if you count Harry, which is what I'm going to dig into further. These Horcruxes were the diary, the ring, the locket, the diadem, the cup, and Nagini. Because Harry carried a piece of Voldemort's soul with him, many believe that Harry too was a Horcrux, but I'm here to set the record straight. Harry Potter was not a Horcrux. But don't worry, I've got evidence to back up these flagrant claims. Let me start off with an important quote from an interview with J.K. Rowling. Here's the thing, for convenience, I had Dumbledore say to Harry, "You were the Horcrux he never meant to make." But I think, by definition, a Horcrux has to be made intentionally. So because Voldemort never went through the grotesque process that I imagine creates a Horcrux with Harry, it was just that he had destabilized his soul so much that it split when he was hit by the backfiring curse. And so this part of it flies off and attaches to the only living thing in the room. A part of it flees in the very close to death limbo state that Voldemort then goes on and exists in. I suppose it's very close to being a Horcrux, but Harry did not become an evil object. He didn't have curses upon him that the other Horcruxes had. He himself was not contaminated by carrying this bit of parasitic soul. Essentially, what this quote explains is that Harry isn't a Horcrux because he simply wasn't made by the traditional Horcrux creation process. Yes, he carried a piece of Voldemort's soul, but he wasn't a dark object, nor were there any curses afflicting him. I will say this, Harry was very close to a Horcrux, about as close to a Horcrux that you can get, but that doesn't mean he was one. When Voldemort fired his killing curse at baby Harry and was hit with it after it backfired, it took its toll on him. His soul had been destabilized so much that all it took was a backfiring curse to make it split once more. His soul, freshly split, detached itself from Voldemort and ended up attaching itself to the only other living thing in the room, Harry. Did you guys know this? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoy the content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, happiness can be found, even in the darkest of times, if only one remembers to turn on the light.